Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, my name is Rayn.
Anything else?
No, you asked me to introduce myself.
Okay. What are your main influence, would you say, from childhood to now?
Is that with regards to my music and whatnot?
Yeah.
Yeah, influence-wise, I mean, a lot of R&B, a lot of rap, you know, like underground rap, like your mainstream hip-hop and things like that. I mean, artist-wise, old school artists, listen to, like, you know, Tupac, Biggie on the rap side of things, Genuine, Darnell Jones, Joe. I mean, R. Kelly's probably one of my biggest influences. I mean, it's like stuck around for time, still going now as well, you know what I mean?
Gosh.
So yeah, bang on. Like, I was kind of speaking to it.
Cool. When did you first get into music? When did you decide that this is what you wanted to do for a career?
Well, I would say around about 16, 15, 16. Funny story, like I've always had a knack for just learning lyrics and things like that, really getting them down. I used to be able to listen to a song like twice and I'd have the whole song in my head or something like that. But other than that, I had an incident with my brother when I was singing my heart out back in the day, and like he turned around and literally said to me, "No, shut." Sound like a strangled cat. At that point I was in shock. I kind of like I took a step back away from myself. I'm going to sort it myself. I got a couple of vocal lessons and stuff. And Bob's your uncle. There you go. Got on it like that.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Why is your stage name Rayn?
My stage name Rayn, right. This is a funny story because it's about 3 stories in one. But,
Okay.
I had, you know, with like my little clique that I used to hang around with and stuff like that. It was funny, I was the only one who, when it started raining and stuff like that, it was always me who was like, "Hi Bob, it's only a bit of rain, a bit of rain never." Yeah, it was always used to be like little girls basically, not friends. I'd be like, "I'm gonna go in the rain." Other than that, I was researching one day online. I mean, I took on the name Rayn from back then, and then I was researching online for a friend for babies' names, and I was on an Islamic website, funnily enough, looking for babies' names and stuff, and came across that name as well, and obviously found out the actual meaning of it. And I thought, yeah, man, that's like bang on for me. It's like, you know, some people love the name, some people don't like the rain. I go and bang on like that, bit of Marmite complex.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I love you, I hate you.
This is it.
Yeah, it's great.
But the thing is, you need me all the time.
Yeah, you do. Have you done many live performances?
I haven't, unfortunately. Because I do singing, but I also do like acting. I've done theatre work and stuff, so I've been on stage doing like, you know, quite a bit of stuff right there. I've never done anything solo, like, you know, cameras all focus on me and things like that, like, you know, doing my songs and stuff like that. But yeah, like that's something I need to kind of get into a lot more, doing like.
Do you think you will in the future?
Yeah, I mean, recently I did a live performance on a course that I'm doing, and that was like literally the first one that I've ever done solo like that, and that didn't go bad at all.
Yeah.
So like, you know,
so just building it up now.
Yeah, it vibes me up a bit more
Yeah.
to kind of do it. Yeah. So yeah.
That's cool. Good. What would you say your genre is?
Mainly R&B and hip hop kind of thing. Yeah.
Is that mainly from your influences as well?
Yeah, definitely from my influence. I mean, like, it's very much like product of my environment as well, how I've grown and things like that. So it's just like what's around me, same thing like that. Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in your future career?
Well, hopefully, you know, if I can take it to another level, I don't see any barriers in front of me whatsoever. You know what I mean? I want to take it like, you know, full hug all the way. And get, you know, massive deals, publish out, get tours going and things like that, live performances. Yeah,
Cool.
get it going on.
What do you mainly write your songs about?
I mean, coming from that R&B influence and things like that, there's a lot of songs like about girls. It's ranged from relationships to meeting a girl to something a bit derogatory at times to something quite nice and clean at times, love songs. But then it ranges because obviously I'm coming from product of my environment. You know, it is coming up from certain things that I've done in my life, seen in my life, and I'll be writing about those situations and those influences, you know what I mean, whether it be like having a fight or something like that, or whatever it comes down to, you know what I mean.
That's cool. How are you promoting yourself at the moment?
At the moment, not very well. I've got a YouTube page out there. I promote some of my songs on SoundCloud, on Facebook. When I'm out and about, I'll do the whole street corner thing, and I'll sing on the freaking street corner if someone asks me to. You know what I mean? I don't really care.
Yeah.
Just to get it out like that, like word of mouth and things like
Yeah.
that. But I'm just like trying to put a video together and things like that at the moment, so I can kind of get a bit of FaceTime out there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. What would you say your brand was?
Brand-wise, see, if I had to categorise myself with regards to my branding, it's very like street orientated. I mean, like what I write about and stuff like that is also part of my brand with regards to the way I dress as well, the way I speak, the business I conduct. I mean, it's shown by a lot of artists in the industry, like rappers, singers, all sorts. I mean, you've got people like Jeremiah, who you might not be familiar with, but he's very much like a singer, but he'll also drop rap in there as well, or like he'll sing really quick. I've got very much that similar style, but like obviously my influence has been like recent ones, being like Drake and Trey songs and things like that. Their dress style, what they write about and things like that. Those kind of things. I mean, I place myself there with regards to my branding, but have my own unique spin on it.
How would you say you're different from other singer-songwriters?
On brand, no. I think it's just the realness that comes out really and truly with that. I mean, a lot of singers and stuff like that, they're like, in a term that I've learnt recently isn't really a term, but they say have sold out. I mean, they've gone for that money aspect and things like that, where a lot of them started not doing the music that they do, they've started doing music that other people are doing. So in essence, I want to be able to stick to my music the entire time. I mean, obviously you've got to make compromises along the way somewhere, but I wouldn't want to change it up too much to make it seem like I'm leaving my roots and things like that.
Okay. I think that's it. Sorted.
Lovely, yeah.